Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. UGA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
The game's 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. First down and more. He's still running. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. What a stiff arm. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, South Carolina. They cap the drive with 6 points. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To the air, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slant.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down. They're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Moulton. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense in a split backfield now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Trying to create outside the pocket. They've got him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today. And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they'll just down it right here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Manning. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense not pressing this time. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. This This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a first and goal. They keep him guessing with a run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Now, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. If you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
South Carolina, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit.
Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first down, it's play action. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Hunt over the middle. It's Barber. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Now here he goes. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A quick throw to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
South Carolina, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, and a chance at interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
They'll kick it away here. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Coverage team miscue moves the offense up 15 yards to start the drive. Fire to the right side, complete. Spins away from defenders. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Close to the tight end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Manning. He's got it with room to run. Goes down after making the grab, picks picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Tries to get it to the running back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is in
touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
South Carolina, 29.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Deep ball falling away. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Catch made on the left side. Oh, what a move. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's swarmed by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And it's taken at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the special teams.
Well, that's a great way to scratch your way back into this football game. Remember, it's 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Often an overlooked aspect in the game, and here we're reminded of how important it is. Great job. Home crowd back into it after that big return by the special teams unit.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
South Carolina, 41.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Breaks into the clear. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. That's a design quarterback keeper. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Moulton.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. A short completion of the tight end. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Defense is coming after him. Oh, great chance of an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. He's set up a 3rd down call.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
He fires downfield. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Touchdown, South Carolina. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
South Carolina, 47.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kurt, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.